how to use your divine feminine energy to attract clients and opportunities. Hey everyone, I'm Stefi, and today we're going to be talking about the divine feminine energy and how to increase it, how to utilize it in your business, and just why you want more of this, because this is like the secret sauce, especially for female entrepreneurs that want to elevate. They want more clients, more sales, more eyeballs on your website, more, just more. Then this is the episode for you. So make sure you watch to the end. If you've ever wondered how to create and align a business that is truly in your strengths and makes you feel good and comes from intuition, comes from nurturing, comes from connection, then you're going to want to listen to this episode. Today, we're going to dive deep into the divine feminine energy. What is it? Why is it? And how you can utilize it in your business so you can be really successful, because that's what I want. That's what I want. I want this for you so badly. I have been a student of the divine feminine energy for the last 10 years, and I actually have old YouTube videos that you can go back and you can check out before it was popular, before it was cool on TikTok, when now everyone's talking about divine energy and divine feminine energy and black cat energy and just being in your radiance. And I want to take this a step further. I know you know all the basics, so we're going to take this a more intermediate, more advanced level of you connecting with your divine feminine and understanding how to utilize it for your business and attracting clients and attracting opportunities to you. For me personally, when I started to really tap into my divine feminine energy, I would say a little bit before 2020, I really head first, I was doing so much research and books and going to workshops and dancing. And I actually went to Bali in 2018 and did a divine feminine workshop there. And what I was really looking for and hungry for was this feeling that felt lost to me, was this feeling that felt that I had it at some point and I forgot about it. And the great thing is, it's an energy that can always come back to you. It is who you are at your core. It is innate. It is natural. So if you're telling yourself, oh my God, I'm not feminine, or oh, I've been so in my masculine, or I'm super burnt out, just know that this is your natural state of being and it's okay. And I'm really actually excited that you're going to reignite, you're going to rekindle this relationship with your feminine energy so you can utilize it in your business, utilize it with clients. You can utilize it in so many other ways, but for this video, for the sake of this video, we're going to keep it to clients and keep it pretty succinct there. But I want you to make more money, command better prices, higher prices, take care of yourself, have time for self-care, go for it. Actually support yourself and support your feminine. Let's first define the feminine in your business. The divine feminine is about intuition. It's about nurturing. It's about moving a little bit slower. It's about understanding. It's about connection versus a lot of this masculine approach. And the feminine is all about authentic connection through sales, through relationships versus hustling really hard. There's nothing wrong with hustle. I love hustle culture at times, and I don't think that we need to abandon it completely, because you can get too much in your feminine, and that's for another story, another episode. But it's all about your authentic relationships that you connect with other people, and business is all about relationships. Business is all about networking. So really, number one is relationships. And I don't want us to abandon the masculine altogether. The masculine is good. You need it. It gives you that action. It gives you that oomph. But the feminine is the feels. The feminine is the connection. The feminine's the art, the artistry. And a lot of people forget about this, and it's the heart. This is the thing. It's the heart. And yes, you can do business with people that don't have hearts, but if you're watching this video, I'm sure you want to work with people that love and respect what you have to do. So this is the heart. This is the heart working. So we're going to be really tapping into what does that heart mean, and what is it, and how to utilize it for yourself and for your business. When I started tapping into my divine feminine energy, it becomes a client attraction machine. And I want to really emphasize this, that when it comes from an authentic, real place, not that you're faking it, but you're actually really tapping into your feminine energy, and people can feel it. People are genuinely drawn to this energy. And when your business is infused with divine feminine qualities, it can have the masculine, but divine feminine qualities, you are able to connect with people more, create a relationship, see where that person's vision, understand, have that empathy, and give them what they desire to create the result that they want to create with you. Clients are naturally drawn to this energy because it comes with a warmth, it comes with an empathy, it comes with an understanding, and it also can come with an authority. The authority is, I've been through this, or I understand, I've helped people through this, and I can help you too. Here are ways to increase your divine feminine energy to attract clients. Okay, first, trust your instincts, trust your gut. Know when you want to approach or speak to somebody, and versus when you're like, you know what, this isn't a right fit. This isn't not going to work out. I've been doing this for a while, and I can instantly tell when a client is perfect for us in our agency. I'm like, yes, they're amazing. They're incredible. I can help them. We can get them from XYZ to ABC. We can do this. I'm the person that can help them. Versus their goals are a little different, or perhaps they're on a different stage. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if we're the best fit. So when you're selecting clients, setting prices, or developing offers and opportunities, really connect with your intuition and then trust your gut what the best thing is for you in your business. I promise you, if you go against your gut and you're like, I'm going to do this thing so I make money, it might work. Most of the time, sometimes it would work, but it's not going to fulfill you. It's going to drain you, and it's going to make you resentful, which is actually the opposite of the feminine energy. It keeps you in this wounded feminine, and you just feel completely depleted. And the worst part for women is you become resentful. A resentful service provider is no bueno. Nobody wants to work with them. Nobody wants to be around them. And then you're just going to be trying to get clients and scraping by for opportunities and be like, and then you're being in this flustered state, which we all know is not magnetic. Embrace relationship building over icky sales tactics. I really want to emphasize the power of building relationships. Just because someone can't work with you now doesn't mean that they can't work with you in the future. I've had this happen time and time again, whether the offer or the timing or the price was just not in alignment for both parties, and it just didn't work out. But guess what? We have a relationship. I am invested in your growth. I'm invested in you getting the result you want. And it may not be with me right away. And I like to build relationships with people. I like to connect. I like to be like, oh, cool. That's what a sweet dog you have. Or, oh, you like Pilates? I love Pilates too, right? It's like this connection that you get, because I've actually even had calls with people that didn't work out. Either we were out of budget for them, or it just the timing wasn't right. And then I remember it, you can really distinctly remember one chick, she has referred me like 3 or 4 people, and that's like 20, 30 grand right there. So like, thank you, because I built a relationship with her, and I actually really like her, and I want to continue this relationship with her. And this is just one example of so many times that I have built relationships from a place of really just wanting to build a relationship, and then the business comes second. Daily intentions. It's important that if you are going to dive into your divine feminine energy and you want to utilize it more in your business, have some type of morning ritual, some type of morning practice, morning routine, so you can just like ground into your energy, know what you're doing, know what you're creating. And it can be something simple. I used to have, real quick, I'll tell you a little caveat. I used to have this extensive morning routine, and I actually don't really believe in having a really crazy regimented morning routine anymore. Like, I used to meditate for 30 minutes. I used to journal. I used to do all of these things, and then it would be like 11 o'clock and I would never get anything done. So now I meditate for like 5 to 10 minutes. I might journal that day. I might not. I'll do some EFT. I'll do some tapping. I'll, wash my face. I'll scrape my tongue. Like, there's certain things that are non-negotiables, like scraping my tongue is like a non-negotiable. But you find the things that are going to light you up and you utilize them in the morning. So then you're anchored in. That way, when you are doing something challenging, or you're doing something out of your comfort zone, or you're making big moves, you have that morning routine that anchored you in. because this energy, that grounded energy, is going to attract clients because you are self-led, you are grounded, you are calm, and they're like, I want to work with her. And really sharing who you are. You don't have to share everything, but sharing a little bit of who you are, what you stand for, your personality, your humor on Instagram or Instagram, YouTube, Facebook is really a good way for people to see if they're going to resonate with you or connect with you. I've had some sales calls with some people where I'm like, they are way too A-type, or they are really, really freaking out about something, and I don't want to work with them. If they're freaking out and they have all this anxiety, I don't want to work with them. So I have no problem. Actually, let me share this story with you. This past year, I had a sales call where I literally told the person, we're not a good fit. And they were like, what do you mean we're not a good fit? And I didn't want to explain to them, but I know that working with them was going to be unenjoyable. It was going to be really hard to work with them. So even though they were throwing money at me and they wanted to pay to work with our agency, I was like, no, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to vibe. This isn't going to jive. This person's going to give me more of a headache. They're going to take me out of my feminine energy, which is what I always want to be in. I want to be in that formula of my energy, my divine feminine energy. And so I had to say no. And that's actually one thing that a very misconception is a lot of times you can think that if you're in your divine feminine energy, that you're saying yes all the time. Yes, 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 I'll do this. Yes, yes. But you're actually saying no. No, that doesn't serve me. No, that doesn't feel good. No, I'm not going out past 9 o'clock. No, absolutely not. Because my sleep is my priority. My self-care is my priority. Whatever is your priority. Practice receiving as a business skill. It is very challenging for especially women to receive. We have this do more, receive more, which actually doesn't make sense. You could actually receive more without having to do more, but you can do things very intentionally. I want to encourage this mindset that you don't have to be constantly outputting in order to receive. For a really long time, I just kept putting out stuff, kept trying. And I was never allowing for me to receive. I was never taking moments to be like, oh, actually, this feels good. Or, I'm going to do this. Oh, actually, I'm going to go this way. Like, I never just allowed myself to be like, I closed that sale. I had that great relationship connection. I went to that coffee date and we had a great conversation. Like, I never had a moment just to take a beat, take a moment to be like, okay, good. Because then what you're doing is you're building up that dopamine. You're building out like that kind of checklist mentality of like, not checklist mentality, but this check of like, yeah. It's guiding you towards your North Star, towards your goals. So practice these small acts of receiving compliments, receiving your monthly retainers or your income or the payments that they're saying like, oh, thank you. This is so awesome. This is so great. Because this mindset gives you a better and more juicier opportunity to receive more and to enjoy what you're receiving and to take gratitude in what you're receiving. So why this approach works to create momentum in your business, to attract clients, is because a lot of women especially are not in their feminine energy. They are really in their hustle, they're really in their masculine, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just when you've been there for a little too long, you can get really burnt out just being there all the time. So it's like allowing yourself to receive, allowing yourself to be joyful, allowing yourself to be nurturing, to be guiding, to say no, to have your intuition intact, to be creative, to connect with your heart, because people feel that. They want to be a part of something with someone that actually cares. I don't know about you, but I don't want to work with a service provider that doesn't care. If they care, if they're in it, they're like, I want to do this. Let's go. Let's make it happen. I will share this, a little bit of vulnerability with you. With my clients, when I care, I care. And I will go and I will do the things and I will help them and I will guide them. But when they stop caring and I'm caring longer for them, I start to lose faith in them. And because they're not holding their own of, I've got this, I can do this, because I can't. It's actually quite toxic if I am trying to hold a vision for them that they can't even hold for themselves. And that's something that I have learned time and time again. Like, if my client can't hold the vision, if they can't do the homework, if they can't try for the things, if they can't put themselves out there, if they can't get uncomfortable, I can't do it for them. I can guide them, but I start to lose, and then my feminine energy pulls back. And I swear to you, every time that this has happened, they feel it. They feel it. I don't track those clients anymore, but they feel it, and then they get really angry, or they have in the past, would get really angry, or they would get upset. But it was because I felt I was caring so much for them, and that they gave up on it, or they got frustrated, or they got burnt out, or they just got distracted with things. And there's nothing wrong with that. But also, I will say, I have had clients come back and they're like, I'm refreshed, I'm invigorated, let's go. And then we've done it. We go for it. We make it happen. We build the brand. We build the courses. We build the stuff. They have, these successful launches. And I just really want you to know that you don't have to want it more than your clients do. Let me say it again. You shouldn't want it more than your clients do. Like, it should be that they really, really desire this goal. They really desire this outcome. Of course, you can be an anchor and be like, this is how I can guide you, I can help you with this, but they have to want it, and they have to desire it. And so that's some vulnerable share right there with you, which you're going to learn. And hopefully you don't learn it the hard way like I did, but I did learn it the hard way. But then now I attract these incredible clients that are just like so focused, so ready, so aligned. They're ready to do it, and they're doing it from this like fun, joyful, let's go mentality. So I just want you to really connect with your feminine energy, learn how to utilize it in your sales conversations, in your connections, in your relationship, in your client attraction, because it will give you such a piece of just a peace, a calmness, and you'll actually be really yourself, and you don't have to have this facade, you don't have to have this mask on, because holding a mask on and having a mask on for a really long time is quite exhausting, and it's not sustainable. So you can actually really be yourself. You can be quirky, you can be weird, you can be goofy, you can be serious, you can be strong, you could be confident, you could be powerful, whatever you decide that you are. All right, my loves, I have a lot of videos on the feminine energy. Check them out below. Check them out on my YouTube. And then if you have any other requests on this, again, I've been a teacher and a student of this for the last 10 years. I could talk about this forever. Let me know, and I'll see you on the next episode.